I know, right? I'm trying to help us. So if it sounds like I'm fussing at you, I'm not. I'm trying to help us. Amen. They wanted to see this man help. How many people have you led to Christ? How many people have you witnessed to lately? How many people have you shared your salvation with? If you look at the number of people in this room today, and if every one of you just brought one person, we wouldn't have room to sit. I don't know about you, but I just don't want to get to heaven and look around and see nobody I help. Y'all gonna be ashamed. I'm not praying. You're gonna be look at somebody and tell me you're gonna be ashamed. All the other folk gonna be talking about, there's so-and-so, I witnessed to that boy. There's so-and-so, I witnessed. You're gonna be going right there too. You're a witness. Tell somebody you're a witness. What are you testifying to? Because you're testifying to something. What is it? And let me tell you something. You don't have to be a theologian. Kick that excuse out. You don't have to be a Bible scholar. Amen. You don't even have to know the Romans road of salvation. You don't have to be well versed in the doctrine of the church. All you have to know is what happened to you. That's all you need to know. Can I get a witness here? And I've come to tell you, you're set up all the time. If you open your eyes, your spiritual eyes, and start looking for those things that relate to God, He sets you up all the time. God strategically places you in places where you can both witness and be witnessed to. Huh? Yes, He does. He'll set you up in a place. You see, if you got pregnant as a teenager and then you overcame it as a single parent and you raised your child and you went back and furthered your education and became successful in life, God will put a young girl next to you. Who needs to hear what you have to say. If you beat drugs and alcohol, I promise you, He'll put one next to you. But if you sit there and you so proud and so false pride, you don't want to admit that you were in the gutter too, and here's somebody in the gutter and you don't want to witness to them, you too saved. Can I get a witness in here? I said He'll put people there who speak the same language you speak. And they need to hear word. Well, let me put it to you this way. I've had people witness to me and they act like they knew me. Anybody ever had that experience? Huh? You never sat next to somebody or encountered somebody and they talked to you? They didn't even know they were speaking to you? You're not, let me see your hand if you've had that experience. And see, you might be so spiritually dull until they're speaking to you all the time. And then you go home and Jesus help me. And He done sent somebody that day. He sent somebody to you that day. But you were so wrapped up in what you were doing until you didn't even hear the word that they spoke. But let them say your shoes don't match your dress. And you'll think about that all day. I'll be out of here in a minute. He brought that man and Jesus met him there. Now here's what they said, Lord, touch him. Put your hands on him. So evidently they had seen Jesus in action, or they had heard about his power. But see, they weren't perfect in their interpretation, because actually Jesus does not have to touch anybody. The centurion came to him and said, you ain't got to come to my house, man, just speak it. And you know what I'm saying? And it'll be all right. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't perfect. That's why I'm telling you, you don't have to be perfect in your interpretations and in your understanding of things. Just speak from your experience. Tell of the good things that God has done for you. Hunch them again. I'll be through in about 10. It is a little warm in here, but y'all need this message. Amen. I'm enjoying preaching it. I couldn't wait to get here today. It was burning in my spirit. Amen. That's right. You know, so there's a setup, and Jesus comes. So they say, Lord, touch him. Touch him. We brought him to you. And we were glad to do it because we know what you can do. Is there anybody here who knows what God can do? Now, since you know what God can do, I'll expect to see you bring somebody to this house in the very near future. You mark my word, if he does not create situations that are set up for you to witness to them. Help him, Lord. He needs help. And that's what people need. They need the Lord. You see, we can deal with all these other matters if we have a relationship with God. Huh? I said we can deal with these other matters if we have a relationship with God, if we're in fellowship with him, if your faith is strong. You don't have to be down and out. Help him, Lord. Now notice here, I'm getting ready to shift gears now because we got to go. But notice here, notice what Jesus does. When they bring the man to Jesus like this, then Jesus takes the man by the hand, and leads him out of town. Brought him out from the doubters, from the grumblers, from the naysayers. Brought that man out so he could work with him. Huh? None of you ever been delivered, have you? You never been delivered, huh? You God's never delivered you from anybody. When God was calling me to preach, the first time he called me, I was about 4 years old. And then he called me again, and the last time he called me, I had some pals, some friends, and you know, I was just having a little fun because I knew that I had to go somewhere else. Just a teenager having some fun. And that God, I'm telling you, just separated me from everybody. I fell out with my best friend. I mean, my best bosom buddy. Everybody started turning on me, treating me different. And you know, I enjoyed fighting, but then it got to the point, I said, I can't fight all these folks. What's wrong? What's going on? I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll just go back to church. Never really left, you understand, but it just, you know what I mean? Wasn't in fellowship. I'll just go back to church. That's what I thought I was doing. Next thing I know, I'm standing down at the altar with my hands up in the air, hollering and snotting and crying, talking, I gotta preach, I gotta preach, I gotta preach. And Deacon Hawk said, the thing's got him, it's got him. church just went in the uproar. Didn't the friends say? God separated me. And that's what he will do if you let him. And that's what he needs to do. But he's not going to force you. He's not going to force you. And so Jesus led the man out of town and went to work on him. The first thing Jesus did was put spittle. Spit. In the man's eyes. I'll tell you, God does some strange things, don't he? Will y'all pray with me just for a few more minutes? I need a little energy. Will y'all help me just a few minutes? He moves in mysterious ways, doesn't he? Now, I already told you that if you read this book and you can understand some things about God. You understand? But there are some things that's beyond our comprehension. You know, because you're in a place now, you don't know how you got there. You just know God did it. You don't know how he did it. Never mind. That's right. And so he put spit on this man in a blind man's eyes. He spat and put it in the man's eyes. And then after he rubbed his eyes, he said, now, do you see anything? Now you know Jesus is God. And he's the divine ophthalmologist. You know Jesus knew what the man could see. He didn't ask him to gather information. He asked the man so the man could tell what he saw so that he would know that he needed another touch. Another touch. See, that's the thing, brothers and sisters. You need another touch. Shake somebody in the hand and tell them you need another touch. Tell them I don't know about you, but I want another touch. Can I get a witness? Yeah, you see, that's why some people haven't moved any further, because their only testimony is, I met the Lord one Thursday evening. You mean to tell me nothing has happened since that Thursday? Huh? You see, spirituality is a process. It is progressive. You need to be going round by round, higher and higher in the Lord. Can I get a witness? You ought to be abounding from one degree of grace to another. He said, I can't see very well because these men look like trees, walking around like trees. I'm not quite there yet, because I know that men are not supposed to look like trees. Do you hear me? Things are out of focus. And so then I wonder this afternoon, what do you see? Look at somebody and ask them, what do you see? Yes, I want to know, what do you see? When you see young boys on the corners, what do you see? And when you see young girls still getting pregnant, what do you see? And when you come into the vicinity of this church and you see old fences, Lord have mercy, and you see a clock out there that hasn't kept time in 40 years. And when you come in help me now. Touch somebody and ask them again, what do you see? And when I look at my graveyard shoes, and I got mud on my shoes from 4 or 5 graveyards, and there's dust in the baptistry. Yes, what do you see? Are y'all praying with me? Yeah, when God opens your eyes, you want to see what you believe. Are y'all praying with me? Yeah, when I look at the old clock, I see a new one. Lord, when I look at the dilapidated fence, I see shining cyclone fence, straight and 8 feet tall. Are y'all praying with me? And when I look at the empty pews, I see room for another soul. Yeah, and when I look at you, I see possibility. And when I look at the young folks, I see a bright future. Yes, but I also see responsibility. When you put your arm around somebody and tell them you got to see responsibility. And yeah, I see the hand of God. Yeah, I see him moving in my life. Is anybody here see God moving in your life? And then, yeah, just to show you how good Jesus is and how he will not leave you half blessed. He took the man and anointed him again. Am I right about it? And then the man's eyes came wide open. Am I right about it? And I heard him say, yeah, do y'all mind if I paraphrase? Jesus said, now tell me how you see. Yeah, and he said, I can see clearly now. Am I right about it? The fog is all gone. The rain is all gone. I see clearly now. Do y'all hear me? And I want to close here now and tell you that I thank God that I'm on the road. Do y'all hear me? Yeah, I'm on the road of sight. And I want to tell you today that day by day, I'm getting better and better. Y'all gonna help me here? Take somebody by the hand and tell them, neighbor, I just want you to know, day by day, I'm getting better and better. Things that used to hurt me, they don't hurt me anymore. Oh Lord, problems that used to worry me, they don't